Conversation, guys. Feel free, hit the subscribe button. Follow me on Instagram. Click the link in the description box. Follow me on Instagram. Um, so Dante brought the question. I got a text this morning as well. Should Gennady Golovkin fire Abel Sanchez and go to DAZN? I heard Eddie Hearn saying that he's real interested in signing Triple G. I'll be honest. I don't think he should. I think when a man gets you to 38-0, whether you agree with how they marketed him and him being a hype job, I understand that he is who he is. But Triple G is a silver gold medalist, was 38-0 walking into this ring. If I'm off by a win or two, forgive me. So with all that, with that being said, he knows how to make adjustments in a fight. Abel Sanchez, I heard, was encouraging him to stand his ground, hold his ground, go to the body, dig to the body, come up top, put punches in bunches. That's what I heard. I didn't hear the commentary in between the rounds and whatnot. So I can't say that I know that. But at the end of the day, if a man gets you to 38-0, gives you the two biggest paydays and of your career, he does an exceptional job, gets you to the point. I don't know if Abel Sanchez plays as the manager and the trainer, or is he just a trainer. Either the way, you can't dispute the success of them. What you can dispute is how good Triple G really is, and is he a fraud? You understand what I'm saying? But to make Tony Mandridge the second pick in the NFL draft is amazing. It's a great hype job behind Barry. I think he was behind Barry Sanders, if I'm not mistaken. They did their job. They got their two paydays. They got the Canelo money. They did their job at the end of the day. And Tommy Morrison, excuse me, got the fight for the belt. You understand? He did his job. He wasn't really that good, but he did his job. They got there. So at the end of the day, there's some carefully carved careers in boxing that get to their apex. And Triple G, I believe, is one of the guys that got to the apex. I don't think he's an A-plus fighter. I don't think he's an elite fighter. I believe him to be an A-level fighter. He's not elite. There are levels in boxing. There are levels in every sport. You understand? Well, I'm sitting on the couch right now as a spectator because there are levels to playing sports. I am not a professional athlete. You understand what I'm saying? Wasn't that good. So at the end of the day, there are levels to this. And I see Triple G as an A-level fighter. I see Jamal Charlo with the potential of being an elite 160 because he can change gears. He can go to a different level. He's better layered. Obviously, the Floyd Mayweathers, the Roy Jones. You know, there's a new young kid. I forget the kid's first name, but I know his last name is Ennis. I saw him on Showbox. Phenomenal skill set. I think he's going to be one of the next kids to come out of this crop. I don't think people know about him really too much, but I think he's special. So there's layers. Like you can see it. Like in Earl Spence, I didn't really see it per se. You know, that hints the conversations between me, Earl, and Derek James and other. But even Dante, me and Dante had several conversations about this. You understand their levels. So, but now I see it. I was a late bloomer as it relates to that. So I'm not perfect at it. I could be wrong. But I think Triple G, like it, love it, or hate it, he got his paydays. The career is set, game, match point. Should he fire Abel? No, I in my humble opinion, I'm not the expert on this. I'm not in their relationship. You got to admit, Tom Loeffler, Abel Sanchez brought this guy over here with no name cachet and made him a almost unified, undisputed, undefeated world champion and got him the biggest payday of the year in boxing. Barbershop Conversations, man. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. I appreciate what you guys are saying. And just so we have clarity, I'm not saying Triple G is the best fighter in the world. I'm saying what they did, how they carved it out. The same way they made Tony Mandridge the second pick in the draft, the same way Kwame Brown fooled Michael Jordan, the same way Anthony Bennett the Cleveland Cavaliers. It happens. People make mistakes. You understand? There was over 10 teams that passed up on Kobe Bryant. There was 6 or I think Kevin Garnett was the 7th pick in the draft or the 5th pick in the draft. So there was a handful of people that passed up on Kevin Garnett. And most notable of all time, you went big instead of picking the greatest. You know, Sam Bowie. Was it Sam Bowie? Was it Hakeem Olajuwon, Sam Bowie, Clyde Drexler? No, Clyde Drexler was the draft before, but I think it was. I know Michael Jordan was the 3rd pick in the draft. I know Sam Bowie was number 1. Who was the 2nd pick in the draft? I don't know. But you can also go to when Detroit had a chance to draft Carmelo Anthony. I was a basketball nut before I was a boxing head. I told you guys that in many videos. So at the end of the day, we're not perfect at picking talent, but we're perfect at carving people's. I mean, you can get an average talented kid and turn him into a great player or maximum or get maximum out of their career. Look at that draft when the high school kids came out. You had Eddie Curry out of Chicago and Tyson Chandler out of Los Angeles, right? I believe they were in the same draft class. I think they both went to the Bulls, if I'm not mistaken. So you can see how Tyson Chandler maxed out his earning dollars, and Eddie Curry's not in the NBA now. So anyways, man, barbershop hopefully I didn't lose you with this basketball talk, but barbershop conversation. I salute y'all. I love y'all, and let's have a great day. I holla. Peace.